Coming up in less than 20 seconds, some encouraging news for the McCoy septuplets. We'll tell you why Mom and Dad have just another reason to be thankful tonight. Not even a lawsuit could stop the battle today between the San Diego Chicken and Barney the Dinosaur. And our top story tonight, with the flip of a switch, the holiday season begins as Jacksonville lights its Christmas tree.
Stay up for 12 at 11. 12 minutes of non-stop news, weather, and sports is starting right now.
Christmas season is officially here in Jacksonville, and the annual tree lighting ceremony left no doubt in people's minds. Wasn't that beautiful?
That really was something.
Good evening, I'm Donna Hicken.
And I'm Albert Zip. Thanks for joining us. Our top story tonight should really help you get into the holiday spirit. The annual tree lighting ceremony at the Jacksonville Landing helped do the trick for thousands of people. We were there, so was 12 News reporter Anita Vogel.
Anita, 5,000 people turned out at the landing on a beautiful evening. Sounds like the party's still going on out there.
It is. There are still a lot of people here, and you know, it was really terrific. This is probably one of the nicest events Jacksonville puts on all year. Now, I want to give you a look at this tree to show you just how big it is. There are 24,000 lights and 600 ornaments. It's really amazing. And you know, the whole ceremony tonight was really enough to put anyone in the holiday mood. It was a night of music and a night of brilliant light. Awesome.
Beautiful.
Cool.
Magnificent.
Memorable. A memorable night for the Palmers, the beginning of a new family tradition.
Christmas is about being with your family. This is his first Christmas, so we're starting him early.
But Marilyn and Alina has come for the past 11 years. Christmas isn't the same without the lighting of the tree.
It's just wonderful. All these people come together from all different religions and come together for one reason.
Coming together by candlelight, singing hymns and sharing in the holiday spirit. A display of fireworks signaled the end of the evening and the beginning of the holiday season.
It was incredible. Really a wonderful experience. Jacksonville can be proud.
All right, this is a live look at the landing. As you can see, there are still people milling about. Earlier tonight, there were about 5,000 people out here to experience the annual lighting of the Christmas tree. And if you didn't make it out tonight, don't worry, there's still plenty of time to see this tree. It will be lit throughout the entire holiday season. Back to you.
One serious tree. Thank you.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I liked the fireworks, but I thought the music was the best.
Oh, beautiful. Douglas Anderson's choir just does an incredible job.
It was wonderful.
Well, this year's tree has an interesting history. Here's a quick look at some of the facts.
The tree comes from Covington, Virginia, and arrived here just a week ago Wednesday. The 27-year-old Norwegian spruce once grew in a family's yard. The family wanted to cut the 52-foot tree down, and it wound up here in Jacksonville. Well, you can really get into the holiday spirit by circling December 6th on your calendar. That's when Jacksonville Beach will host the annual Christmas by the Sea. $1 gets you in. All the rides are free once you're there. The fun begins at noon at Pablo Historical Park.
If you went shopping today, you got a big dose of why it's called the biggest shopping day of the year. Thousands of people flooded stores across the nation trying to find the best deals they could. The hottest toys are selling fast. Sing and Snore Ernie, expected to be this year's top seller. And if you thought shopping was tough, it was even harder to find parking. Some folks told us they circled the parking lot for about half an hour before finally finding a spot. You can expect a big shopping day tomorrow as well. Experts are predicting yet another record crowd. Folks at a West Side restaurant are counting their losses tonight.
A fire damaged the roof at the Crab House restaurant on West Beaver Street. Workers believe a car accident started the fire.
Hit the sign right here. They was hollering at him, you know, telling about he don't hit the sign and the wires coming down. The next day we know the place was on fire.
Fortunately, no one was seriously hurt in the fire. The cause is still under investigation.
And covering Florida tonight, a week-long search for a missing skydiver has ended On a sad note, searchers found the body of 26-year-old Omar Lozada near West Palm Beach today. A massive search began when Lozada and a diving instructor collided in midair. Searchers chopped through sugarcane, used dogs and helicopters to locate Lozada. An annual Thanksgiving Day tradition turned violent this week in Massachusetts. A group of Native Americans protested because they said it's wrong to give pilgrims all the credit for the Thanksgiving tradition. Things turned ugly when police confronted the protesters. They say police started pushing them and cuffing them for no reason. But police say the protesters started it. Dozens of kids and parents hit the streets for a different kind of demonstration.
So they want the whole world to know that it's okay to say no to premarital sex. The group is called the Pure Love Alliance. Today's rally is just part of a week-long celebration of marriage and the family. The group marched down Pennsylvania Avenue after the rally to the front of the White House. A much happier Thanksgiving for the world-famous McCoy family. Nathan Roy is the last of the newborn septuplets to be taken off a respirator. He's breathing on his own now. Doctors say all 7 babies are in excellent health. People from all over the country have showered the McCoys with gifts since their birth. They've received everything from a new car to college tuition for all 7 babies. And for those women who think men lie too much, try this on for size. A Wisconsin man says he is $2 million richer tonight because he told a fib. Bob Cron told his wife he was going to the sunrise sales at the mall, but instead he went to the casino. 30 minutes later, Donna, he was a multimillionaire.
Wow.
You know, I came here to put a couple $100 through the machine thinking I'm going to win $100 or $200 and walk out of here. I didn't think I'd walk out of here with $2.2 million.
But he did. Cron says he told his wife about the jackpot when the media found out. There's no word yet if she's forgiven him, but the bet is she'll find a way. A controversial television show featuring 2 misfit teenagers is, well, it's off the air. Donna's applauding. MTV's Beavis and Butthead had its last hurrah tonight. The show became very controversial because of the nature of the 2 main characters. Beavis and Butthead were 2 crude teenagers who like to cause trouble and watch music videos. Now, you were applauding the fact that they're over, not...
Yeah, I just never got it.
Not a big
Never got it.
All right. Well, another controversial character brought his act to Jacksonville tonight despite a lawsuit against him.
The makers of Barney the Dinosaur sued the San Diego Chicken for scenes like this. They say it sends a bad message to children and that no one got permission to use Barney in such a violent way. See, Barney's really more my speed. But the chicken's lawyers call the lawsuit ridiculous, and as Jessica Jolling shows us, the famous chicken says the show must go on.
Starting at center, number 17, Mike Hall.
Friday night hockey at the Coliseum. Tonight, the game wasn't the only attraction.
Away from San Diego, please welcome the one and only Chicken.
Oh, I think it's pretty cool. It's fun.
And he's pretty weird and wacko.
But some parents braced for what would come next.
Yeah, well, you know, I have heard that Barney has been stalking me all throughout the country.
The infamous fight with Barney the Dinosaur.
I'm surprised he hasn't changed his act a little bit. I mean, he could have any character in the world. He watches Barney every day, and he loves Barney.
4-year-old David Ware and other little Barney fans weren't sure what to think when the big brawl began.
I'm sure he might get upset, actually, when I think about it. Well, Barney's his friend. He thinks he's great.
But looks of uncertainty and concern quickly turned into smiles.
Thought they were just having a good time together. He thought they were play fighting.
Joy to the world, Barney's dead.
As for the San Diego Chicken, he says he's keeping this routine as long as he can.
But I better win this lawsuit or I'm going to be down applying for a job as the NBC Peacock.
Ooh. Jessica Jolings, 12 News.
The Lizard Kings say they believe the chicken adds to their theme of family entertainment. It costs about $6,500 per game to bring the old chicken in.
Just wondering what would happen if Beavis and Butthead got a hold of Barney. That's an ugly
Just
thought,
don't want to
isn't it?
think about it.
That's not something we want to go to. Why don't we check in with Jennifer?
Why don't we?
What do you
Jennifer Lopez has a look at our weather tonight.
It's been pretty nice this evening. We have just been noticing a few isolated showers. Well offshore, the radar really not picking up anything across the land. We have been having reports of fog visibility down to 1/4 of a mile at the airport, around 2.5 miles out at the beaches. Also some fog, a problem down in Gainesville. Otherwise, a pretty quiet evening. Temperatures right now in the middle 60s. How about tomorrow? Saturday's forecast, some peaks of sunshine will be possible through the morning. We start off with the middle 60s, and then we reach our way up into the middle 70s with mostly cloudy conditions, and will not be ruling out some scattered showers. Looks like the greater chance for the rain will be coming in on Saturday night, and yes, throughout the day on Sunday. We'll have more of that in just a few minutes.
Oh, well, we'll show up anyway, won't we?
We certainly will, with our teal ponchos in hand.
You bet. We'll be there.
Thanks, Jennifer. Got so many leftovers, you don't know what to do with all of them? Well, here's food for thought. We'll tell you the bizarre story behind these pictures in a moment or two.
Also coming up tonight, we may not be famous for snow here in Florida, but we'll show you how some people are making the most of a snow-free situation. First, though, here are tonight's winning Florida lottery numbers. The cash 3 numbers for tonight are 9, 6, and 6. The play 4 numbers are 9, 8, 3, and 1.
And your Georgia cash 3 numbers, 7, 3, 7.
You're watching 12 News, your First Coast news leader. With Donna Hickens, Albert Zipp, Chief Meteorologist Tim Deegan, and Dan Hickens Sports. This is 12 News at 11.
You can't help but smile when you see a smile on a child's face.
A child who's opening a brand new gift.
That's why 12 News is proud to support the Marine Corps Reserve's Toys for Tots program.
How can you help? Simply drop off a new unwrapped toy at a Toys for Tots wishing well.
You'll find them in most public stores and here at TLV 12. Think of it this way. No matter what toy you give, you'll also be giving a smile.
Presenting the new Nissan Frontier. It comes from a long line of legends, and the Rangers are shifting into overdrive. But can Walker catch these big rig bandits?
All right, I want to know who hijacked those computers. You threw that gun down.
Before Trevette and CD become roadkill.
Where'd they go? I don't know. Wrong answer.
On the next Walker, Texas Ranger.
7 before and after the news on the one and only Channel 4.
This Eyewitness News weather report is sponsored by your local Florida Cadillac dealers.
Sure looks lonely out.
300 are thousands less than its leading competitors. In fact, there's no more enjoyable way to stay in the black. The new ES300 at Danny Sullivan Lexus in Jacksonville.
12 News, your 24-hour news source, where Tim Deegan's weather has the approval of the American Meteorological Society.
Deegan looks like he's still feeling the effects of his Thanksgiving turkey in that picture, doesn't he?
Deegan put some dinner away yesterday.
I think he's still recovering tonight.
You know, if I was a betting man, I'd lay odds against us having a white Christmas.
You know, we actually had a white Christmas once back in 1989, probably more than once, but the last time we had one was back in 1989. Yep, snowed a couple of inches. It was cool. All the kids loved it, but it was a pain in the neck. We got stuck here at the station, in fact.
In 2 inches of snow?
Got stuck here, well, because all the bridges iced over.
Oh,
because
yeah,
it snowed, and then it rained, and then it froze, and so all the bridges. So we got stuck here, and they had to put us up at a hotel over the Christmas holidays because we couldn't go home. But anyway, you're probably right.
Was it a nice hotel?
It was a lovely hotel, you know. But anyway.
So, anyway, back to this whole white Christmas
share that.
thing.
I don't know why.
Glad you did, but
we probably won't have one this year.
The topic
like
is snow.
That's right. One man is proving that we can have snowmen. They said, stretch, I was stretching. A local artist in West Palm Beach made this snowman out of sand, and one thing Florida has plenty of, that's for sure, is sand. You definitely cannot name him Frosty, but the best thing about him is he will not melt.
Well, we could call him Sandy.
Good.
I remember that Christmas. We had
really?
no electricity at my house. We had to go about 2 streets down where they did have electricity.
So I'm laughing, but this was a serious deal.
Oh,
it was a
so
serious
many car accidents. Floridians don't know how to drive in snow.
It was wild, too, watching people. It was like bumper cars out on the roads trying to cross the bridges. And, I mean, we laugh about it now, but back then it was
You guys
Big
don't
old station wagons just doing 360.
You guys don't need me. Just reminisce to your heart's content, and I'll sit back here and
slow motion accidents. You know
wonder
how
what the weather's going to be like tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm here for.
We will have no snow, will we, Jennifer?
No snow indeed, but maybe some rain. Today's high was 76, a balmy 76, after a low and this morning around 49. If you're doing some boating, let's go on to the boating forecast. The winds coming in from the east to southeast at 10 to 15 knots. Increasing, though, in the afternoon up to 20 knots, seas at 3 to 5 feet. And a high tide tomorrow morning at 7:11. On to the temperatures. Pretty mild evening, 64 for you guys in Brunswick, 61 in St. Augustine, also 61 on the west side, 64 in Gainesville with some fog. And further west, a little bit warmer, Valdosta checking in at 66 degrees. Now, the satellite picture showing some missing data, so all of a sudden we see some clouds way over Florida. We had the clouds earlier today coming in from the southeast. Tonight, we're having some higher level clouds covering the state coming in from the central Gulf of Mexico. Also watching the rather stormy system with the active weather out in the southeast right now. Speaking of some wet weather, it dumped over almost 3 inches of rain in College Station. Many of you probably watching that game. Al, watching that game, I'm sure he was. And now the rain is pushing into the parishes of Louisiana. The winds coming in from the south, gathering all the moisture, dumping in some severe weather right now. And you can see the low wraps the moisture on up into the northern plains, or the central plains, at least into northern Nebraska, where they're seeing some strong thunderstorms. Those winds coming in from the south today created 70-degree weather in Evansville, Indiana today. Meanwhile, tomorrow, the rain will be pushing a little bit further to the east. Looks like we'll be seeing mostly overcast conditions, but certainly will not be ruling out an isolated shower or two throughout the day. However, the greater chance for the showers and even some thunderstorms will come in the latter part of the evening into the overnight hours. And the temperatures tomorrow will be very, very warm again, mild for us. Highs will be in the lower to middle 70s, some 80s for South Florida. And then for Sunday, the front is headed our way, unfortunately, right in time for the Jaguar game. Let's go on to our forecast for tomorrow. Pretty nice on during the morning hours, and then mostly cloudy skies for the rest of the day. Temperatures in the middle 70s. 5-day forecast shows, yes, some late-day thunderstorms possible Saturday night. Rain for Sunday. 80% chance for the showers on Sunday, then clearing up for Monday. Here's a look at the Jaguar forecast, going with mostly cloudy skies, rain likely, temperatures in the middle 70s. And hopefully we will not be seeing 2.72 inches of rain.
That was the worst rain I've seen in a football game in a long, long time. Did not stop the fight in Texas Aggies, though. But
I knew somehow that was going to
get that in there.
Added into the old conversation.
Well, we could talk about the big snowstorm again. I got no problem.
We enjoyed that.
I got a couple of minutes. All right, so anyway, topic now is radios.
Yeah, the California radio station didn't have any problem getting rid of its Thanksgiving leftovers today.
Yeah, KTOM in Salinas, or is it Salinas?
Don't know.
Okay, someplace in California held Turkey Launch 9750. Listeners competed to see who could catapult a frozen turkey the farthest using garage door springs. The winning launch 75 feet, and in case you're concerned, there was no food wasted here. These turkeys somehow defrosted during shipping and were therefore inedible. Inevitable. Thank you very much. I'm getting some help from Dan now. All right, these busy Santas weren't too busy to help some kids in need. They're volunteers for the America Sidewalk Santa campaign. These special Santas take the time to listen to the Christmas wish list, sorry, Dan, of underprivileged kids, and as an extra treat, the kids got an early Christmas present, a designer backpack. That's hard to say. Christmas wish list.
It's a good thing Dan is perfect. That's all I can say. You know, because we can never criticize him.
Thank you, honey.
Yeah, I was serious.
He's a modest man. Okay, well, Thanksgiving, needless to say, is also a big weekend for football, and Dan will have the most complete highlights in town, coming up in just a minute or two.
But first, we'll show you a side of Santa you've probably never seen before.
Looking for a little action? We've got what you're looking for. Jeep Cherokee. Action packed.
The Warners were proud of their...
She's gonna love this.
When you give someone wireless service from Bell South Mobility,
I always have trouble with the corners.
you're actually giving them our entire coverage area.
And with our holiday package, it's easier than ever. Get 250 minutes of airtime for only $45 a month.
Whoops. Missed spot.
So this holiday, wrap up our coverage area.
This should speed things up.
Bell South Mobility. Count on it.
Everyone loves a parade, so everyone is sure to love the Dodge Thanksgiving Parade. It starts with Dodge Grand Caravan. Buy now and you'll get $1,000 cash back. Or parade around in this Dodge Caravan, which includes all this at no extra charge. And after $750 cash back, the price drops to just $17,245. But this parade won't last, so get to your Dodge dealer now, before the parade passes you by.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Here are your Fantasy 5 numbers for tonight. 1, 10, 17, 22, and 11. Good luck, everybody. Now we're going to check in with Jennifer for one more quick look at the weather.
One more quick look at the weather. Get you starting early on tomorrow. A little bit of sunshine in the morning, but then the clouds will be taking over and maybe even some showers throughout the day on Saturday. But the greater chance for showers will be coming in later tomorrow night and then on the day on Sunday.
Just in time for the big game.
I know.
Well, there's nothing we can do about it. Thanks a lot, Jennifer. Finally tonight, on Dasher, on Dancer, Prancer, Rudolph, you know, something like that.
Well, Santa rode into town today anyway, not on his sleigh.
Once again, Nissan has outdone themselves. Once again, Nissan has outdone themselves. Presenting the new Nissan Frontier, our new truck with impressive features, including the largest standard cargo bed in its class, a quiet, comfortable new cabin, and the most powerful standard engine in its class. Hey, did you expect anything less from the company who invented the extended cab? The new Nissan Frontier, a new way to enjoy the ride.
My mother, relax.
Use the real Yellow Pages from Bell South.
If you could choose one gift for yourself this year, what would it be? Well, this year, get exactly what you want during the Chevy Make Your Money Count year-end event. Like 2.9 APR financing or cash back on Chevy Lumina. It's got lots of standard safety features, and with savings like this, Lumina gives you one less thing to worry about. There's great offers on other 98 Chevy cars and trucks. Finally, a gift you'll want to hang on to. Get to the Chevy Make Your Money Count year-end event now and save big.
What's happening in your world? If it's news, dial pound 12 on your AT&T wireless phone or star 12 on your Bell South mobility phone and connect with 12 News.
Good evening. Hello. Welcome to Sideline 97. Jacksonville teams looking to take a step closer to that elusive state title. Let's start with Ed White, hoping to win their second straight playoff game.
Hey, Dan. Welcome to Ed White, where the Commanders are going to be the Tallahassee Leon Lions in Class 5A playoffs on Sideline 97.
All right, here we go. Ed White, Tallahassee Leon, second half. First play from scrimmage. Leon fumbles the pitch, and Byron Bam Hardiman recovers. And it's going to set up a keeper by Andre Johnson, and the Commanders are in command. They're up by a score of 26-3. Andre taking it right in, untouched, by the way. Still third quarter. One-time PLV 12-star performer Travis Felder takes the handoff, and the little fella does the rest. 26 yards for the score. Ed White rolling, rolling, rolling. Congratulations. They hammer Leon 40-9.
I'm happy for my kids. You know, the coaches have been working hard, the assistant coaches, and these kids have hung in. You know, we're really young, and so I'm proud of these guys.
All right, congrats to Ed White over in Lake City. The Columbia County Tigers roaring through the competition. And you know...
It's Columbia versus Oviedo. It's playoff time on Sideline 97.
Excuse me, ladies. You know, like I said, we've got Lions. We've got Tigers. We got 7'1", 450-pound Anthony Bell. All right. Second quarter, 14-7 Columbia. Ben Odom dumps it to Drew Sloan, who heads for the end zone and dives across for the score. 21-7 Tigers. Oh, my! Just before half, the Tiger D gets one. Wayne Jernigan scoops one up and takes it to the house. Columbia. Yes, Columbia rolling on. They're still alive. They win 50-20.
Where the Bulldogs host the Wildwood Wildcats for the 3A regional quarterfinals on Sideline
All right, we got Bowles and we got Wildwood, and Wildwood starting the scoring in this one. Mario Davis with the quarterback sneak makes it 6-0 visitors. Wildwood. Bowles answers right back with this Matt Lamoya plunge, 7-6 Bulldogs. Wildwood moving again, but Bowles, Joey Wilds intercepts the pass right here. That'll snuff out and stop a drive. And in the second quarter, a 2-yard run by Matt Carey makes it 14-6 Bowles, and they go on to get the victory. Bowles rolls 27-20. All right, congratulations. We got a lot of winners tonight. Highlights aplenty, but how about the rest of the playoff numbers? Our number is up after you look at the scoreboard.
If I mistreat you, girl, you sure don't mean no harm. If I mistreat...
Once again, Nissan has outdone themselves, presenting the new Nissan Frontier.
The truck stop of the new show.
We're in the used parts superstore. It's getting a little crowded around here with all these big trucks. So we're gonna make some room. So
Just keep the music going as we watch Florida State in action against Kansas, the finals of the preseason NIT. Roy Williams and FSU head coach Steve Robinson, they work together. Terrell Baker hits the three-pointer at the buzzer for FSU. They're up 3. Randall Jackson, the alley-oop. FSU still up 3, but hold on. Kansas comes back late. They get a win. Pearson nails the 3. Kansas wins 73-58. Let me pass on a couple late numbers. Range beat Pace 21-0, and Madison over Clay 55-18. Union County also a winner tonight. They'll play Trinity next weekend. While college hoops just getting tipped off this season, the college football season is winding down. Plenty of rivalries on tap today. Let's start with Nebraska and Colorado. Scott Frost, 18-yard quarterback option run on 3rd and 18. Touchdown, 27-24. Nebraska wins. A&M over Texas, 27-16. Sir Parker with a couple of touchdowns. Yes, sir. In fact, LSU and Arkansas, and Anthony Lucas hooks up with Sterner for 80. Not enough, though. LSU gets the victory over Arkansas, 31-21. Big upset tonight, Arizona State. Sun Devils had a shot at the Fiesta Bowl. If they win, they don't get it. They lose. Rodney Williams, 37-yard touchdown pass from Ortega Jenkins. Arizona wins 28-16. Looks like UCLA will probably go to the Fiesta Bowl now. And also, what about Pitt and West Virginia? Gator Bowl implications. Pitt gets the win in overtime, 38-35. Jaguar inactives look like this, and some interesting names on the list, by the way. Dave Wydell will start. Michael Cheever can't go. Looks like Damon Jones will get some playing time at tight end. And with Kevin Devine deactivated, our guess is that Aaron Beasley will probably play on Sunday. He's been out for a while. You can watch the Jaguars Sunday at 1 right here on TOV 12. We'll be live from the stadium after the contest with a post-game show. NBA from tonight, we've got it for you. The Orlando Magic of Chuck Daly taking on the Bucks, and Penny Hardaway will hit the outlet pass to Charles Outlaw for the jam, ties it up at 85. Hardaway hitting the runner off the glass as the Magic prevail at home, 94-90. Let's check out the largest crowd of the year, the Reptilian Pavilion, over 5,600, including the chicken, rocking and rolling and beating up Barney. Third period, 4-3 Kings, and it was on the shoulders of the Kings keeper, Corey Cooper. He answered every shot as the Kings get another win over the defending champions, 4-3. Lizard Kings over South Carolina. They play at noon tomorrow against Pensacola. Davis Cup, the U.S. is down 2-0. Michael Chang loses to Jonas Bjorkman. Pete Sampras had to retire with a calf injury. Certainly bad news for the United States as they try to win. Thank you very much for watching tonight. Don't forget Good Morning Jacksonville Saturday coming up tomorrow at 8. Have a good weekend, everybody.